Hi guys, I'm Mogu,
I'm Mogu's friend.
and we're gonna do like a review for Jumanji: The Next Level. And
Little Woman.
alright, before we start, we would like to say that these two movies are two complete,
Different genres.
and we're gonna drop some spoiler alerts. So if you didn't watch it yet, be aware and watch in your own risk. And without further ado, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Jumanji first.
Okay, so Jumanji is the sequel from the 2017 movie, I believe, and it's featuring the same people: Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Kevin Hart.
But the thing is, they added characters in this movie.
Yep. So my review for Jumanji is basically mostly 3 points. First of all, comedies are not actually my favorite category of movie, but I like how the movie continues from the storyline, how the storyline continues from the first one. And people usually say that comedians are like least challenging for their acting skills, but the changes and the switches during and at the beginning of the movie are a huge challenge to all the cast acting skills. So, and they did a really good job at switching all the personalities around. So, that's a good thing. And second point, I'm going to talk about Aquafina. And as most of you probably already know, that she won the Golden Globe a couple days ago. And I think on top of a rapper and a stand-up comedian, she can become really achieved as a really versatile actress. Yeah.
True.
And the third point is that the ending. I really like the ending. The friendship of Grandpa and Milo is a huge treasure. And the decision when Milo, aka the horse, made his decision in the end of the movie, it almost made me cry. So that's another thing I really liked about that movie, and I think it's a really nice touch for the audience after they've been laughing for like 2 straight hours, and it's just in the end there's like something really sentimental, and that's a good point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I understand why Milo decided to stay in the end because, if you didn't watch it yet, spoiler alert again, he basically said that he's already like dying and he's like almost dead. So if he stayed in the game, he will continue his life and, basically like a longer life. Okay, so for me, what I like about the movie is the twist of characters, because we know that Alex Wolf started when he came into the game. Alex Wolf is the Rock Dwayne Johnson in the video game, but Dr. Bravestone, but in this movie in the beginning it's not him. So I like that twist. The characters, the actors actually did a good job because it's not only like a plain one character. They transition with like basically 2 different types of people. So but they still remain their character without being ugly, basically. I also like the moral of the story, like the insecurities of the relationship, because Alex Wolf, when he go to college, he felt like he's really no one, and then her girlfriend from no one, because in the first chapter or the first Jumanji, the girl is like a nobody, and then when she started in college, she become like a popular kid. So I like that. Forgiveness, like my friend here says, Milo and the grandpa forgive each other. Relationships, friendships, obviously, and getting old. I think the moral, they also touch that moral, like getting old, getting wisdom and changes in their life. And I also like they put a in the end they put like a kind of like a trailer that there's gonna be in the next Jumanji. So I like that. I'm looking forward to it. And overall, for the movie is basically like for everyone, for all generations.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Yeah, and it's very entertaining. So all ages, the whole family is gonna enjoy.
Yeah, family friendly.
But it would be, for me, it would be better if the storyline is kind of better, because for me it's kind of short, the story compared to the first one. And I think part of it is because one of the main actors, Kevin Hart, we already know that he got injured while taping this movie. I mean, not while taping this movie, but in the time period that they are taping this movie though. So basically, I think that's why the movie is kind of like a little cramped. All right, so now we're gonna start with the Little Woman.
Okay, so Little Woman. The story is based on
The novel.
Yeah, the novel with the same name, Little Woman. That came out, I believe, like 2 centuries ago. And yep. So this movie is casting Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson. Yep, those are the 2 main ones. And for me, I read the novel when I was in middle school, so that was a long time ago.
I didn't. So I just watch it, basically, without knowing the book, because I know everyone always said that when they read the book, they have a lot of things to say, like, oh, this didn't happen in the book, this, da 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 da. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, for me, it's a long time ago, so I only remember like the big picture of the storyline. I remember there's like 4 girls, and one of them is like really independent and really looks for like a really free lifestyle, but not really so much about like the details. But I really want to watch the movie because Saoirse Ronan is like one of my favorite actresses. So and I just really like her. She's like so awkward and pretty at the same time. And I like Emma Watson too. I mean, we watched the Harry Potter, the whole series together. So yeah, I mean the cast really already like.
Yeah, it's like a good cast basically.
Yeah, I mean, and I love all the characters in there, and they really made a good job acting. Because I can really see like resemblance of myself with like all 4 of the girls.
Resemblance for oh my god, okay.
Yeah, I mean, and I really like the ending too. I don't really remember what the ending was from the novel because it was like so long time ago. But I really like the ending because she did maintain her like her
independence.
Her belief in feminism, but at the same time she didn't like say, okay, I'm a feminism, so I'm not gonna get married or anything. I'm just gonna be by myself for my entire life. She ended up getting married, and at the same time she did stay independent and free. So that was good. I really like it.
Right.
What else?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, and one last point. I would definitely go back and read the book again after watch the movie.
Alright, so for me, like I said, the reason I really don't like reading the book ahead of time is because obviously they can't fit the whole book in the story. I mean, in the movie, because they only have like a limited hours to run the movie. So for me, I really enjoyed it. I love the story. The every twist and turn. Actors and actresses are really perfect on their role. They really did a good job. I appreciate the old style movie. Because if you watch Jumanji and then you watch Little Woman, you will see the difference of an old fashioned movie and a newer fashion movie. I mean, they're both good in their own ways. But I like I said, I like the old style movie better. And I like the moral of the story. Like she said, feminism, family, forgiveness, love, sacrifices, and time. So for me, time. Why time? Again, spoiler alert. Because for time, they kind of like show there in the movie that in time, you need time to heal from a broken heart. You need time to move on. You need time to succeed in life. It's not gonna suddenly work throughout like in one snap, just like Thanos. Sorry, side joke. So no person is an island. Also, they showed it to the movie because in the end, Joe decided to marry someone. So even though she wants to be like she said, even though she wants to be like really independent, she still proves that no one is an island. So I really like that. And I also like, even though the aunt, even though the aunt is kind of like rude, but the aunt has wisdom. So what I want to say is that elders, they just don't go old without wisdom. Some of their knowledge, or what we call wisdom, is based on experience and obviously like time and experience most of the time. So what they say is kind of like true. What I would like, I would like to see it better, to make it better, is that if they put labels. What do you mean by that? Because in this movie, they kind of like sway back and forth from past to present. So sometimes we were like, is it past or is it like present? And it would be better also if, like, for example, they put it like from like a present. They put like, okay, after so many years. Like for example, after 5 years, this happened. Then after blah 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 years, this happened. Like just a little bit of the timeline so that it's more clear.
Yeah, I think it's like mainly 2 time points, but they kind of like put them like together in a weird way.
Yeah.
So it's confusing sometimes.
And you really can't tell since they are like an old-fashioned movie. So their clothes are old-fashioned. So you really don't know if it is like a past or present. And they didn't really like make the actors or actresses like look old.
Yeah, and their appearance, the way their makeup, whether before they get married or after they get married, and their clothes are pretty much the same. You can only tell after Joe cut her hair. That's when I start to realize, this is like the past. This is like present. Right.
So, and then from the other characters, obviously I can't tell from the beginning. I was like, is it past or future? And like for example, like she said, they have kids, they got married, they still look the same. That's something that I would say like it would be better if they make it like look, they make look like little older.
Yeah.
But overall, I love the movie.
Yep.
So without further ado, for Our overall rating for Jumanji, for you first, ladies
For
first.
me, for Jumanji, I'm giving it a 3.8 out of 5.
Based on
Based on what?
nothing. Based on all the facts.
Yeah, based on what I think of the movie.
For me, I gave it a 4 out of 5 because like I said, it's for all generations. So that's why I give it like a strong at least 4 because
Yeah. Our scores are pretty close.
All right, and for Little Woman,
And for Little Woman, I give it a 4.3 just because it's such a classic and my favorite actress is in there.
oh my god, see bias. All right, for me, it's also 4.3 because, like I said, I didn't read the book. I just really love the story, and I really like how they played it, how the actors handled it, and basically the whole movie itself. So, but the only thing is they don't have a sequel. So
Yeah, for sure. This one's not gonna have a sequel. But I mean, it's a classic, so. And people are like applauding by the end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah.
And there's a lot of like older people in the cinema watching with us. So for sure they liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like younger generations were not gonna like it unless they're into poetry
Or
and all
unless
that.
their favorite actress is in there.
Oh yeah. But overall, if you didn't watch it, we really recommend it for you guys. If you're gonna bring your kids, we would suggest watching the Jumanji. And if you are like us, like teenagers, or like into poetry or like into feminism,
Like classic.
like classic movies,
Yeah.
I would suggest you go to Little Woman. But I would go both. So that's what they did. So anything else to say?
Nope, that's it.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe
Yep,
to our channel.
subscribe.
And we would really appreciate it if you also like and watch our next movie. Our next video. Alright guys, bye.
Bye.